everybody, welcome to Cards and Sharps. How y'all doing? All right, time to play with some sharp objects. All right, what we have here is a Asus by STATGEAR. And STATGEAR is a company that was been around since about 2010. It was started by a guy that was a paramedic and developing tools for rescue and survival, that kind of goes with the paramedic field. And he kind of developed a line of knives and other products. And so what we have here is the Ausus, I guess, how you say that. And let's take a look at it. Pretty nice quality box they come in. This one is the all black Micarta scales on this one, and I have always liked the look and feel of Micarta, and so I thought I had to have one of these and bring it in. And I believe these are going to run you in the mid $30 range, so it is one of the lower price points that you can actually find Micarta knives. And I just love the feel of that. It has just a silky feel with you can pick up that canvas material in there. Just feels so nice and smooth. Feels better than G10, and it gives it a textured look, kind of a nice little look, and it just feels really nice in the hand. And it's got just enough texture into it that feels like you have a good grip on it. And it also does not feel like something that would get too slick once it gets wet. All right, so let's examine some of the specs on the Ausus. Overall, you're looking at about 8 inches with a blade of 3.5. So sorry for you folks in the 3-inch blade restricted areas. And the blade width is 1 inch this way with a thickness of 0.13. It is D2 steel, so not a bad steel for to have in a lower price point knife. Good tool steel. Fair at holding an edge, but pretty easy to sharpen also. With a hardness rating of 59 to 61 RC. It's a drop point blade with a flat grind, and it has this black finish on it. I am just pulling this out of the box, so have not used it, so can't speak to how well that black finish holds up during use. But it does, I think, gives the knife a real nice look. The handle length is going to be 4.5 inches and 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches this way, with a handle thickness of just over 1/2 inch. So not the thinnest of knives, but it doesn't feel too heavy or too thick in the hand, really. And as mentioned, the handle material is micarta, with a stainless steel blade liner that is also painted black. So this is all blacked out, but it is stainless liner. Now you can switch the pocket clip to left or right, so it is ambidextrous, so you lefties would like that. And if you notice, it's got this nice deep carry pocket clip, pretty just utilitarian looking, nothing fancy or anything, but it also does not feel like it. When you're holding it, you don't feel it, don't create any hot spots or anything like that. Thumb stud opening, and right out of the box, this has a nice action to it. Opens real easy, and the blade has no give to it whatsoever. It's nice and firm. Now these are put out by STATGEAR, and they are an American company, but the knife itself is made and manufactured in China, which as we are seeing in a lot of different products, whether it's even some of the Chinese products or just Chinese made products for American companies, they are very capable of producing some good quality knives. So you can see in there the frame lockup is right at 50%, so good lockup on that. Kind of a sharp edge there on the liner when you go to release it, but not too bad. Does have some jimping here right on the spine of the blade, so if you're like me and you do prefer some jimping back there, you do have that. And then it's got a little bit of well, it's just looks like the texture of the micarta gives you a little more right there on the frame. Doesn't actually have any jimping there, but it does feel good and firm. It has a good handle feel for my hand size, which I'm going to say I have medium-sized hands, so not any problem there as far as fitting my hand. Fits very well, and overall it's just a really cool knife. It does have a tip-up only carry, which is I think most people's preferred way to carry a knife, and I just really like the feel of this one. It's a little heavy at 5.58 ounces, so that's going to be a little heavier than I do like to carry. Size wise, it's going to compare. Let's compare it to a couple of well-known knives. We got Bug Out, and we'll get the Delic out here. Compare it to those. It's a larger knife than either one of them as far as overall size, and it's definitely quite a bit heavier than the Delica or the Bug Out, which are really popular everyday carry knives. It's also you can see here it's quite a bit thicker, so this is not a knife that you're getting because of it's minimal in weight and girth, but just for the cool factor, we'll give it some points there. You know, I think the micarta will give it a uniqueness that you just don't see in most knives that folks are carrying. But I may give this one a try, carry it a little bit and see what I think of it. Decide whether it's a keeper or not. Might just keep it because I don't have a micarta in my collection, so we'll definitely be considering that. Seems to be well made, and just a pretty good value at these will come in, and I think somewhere in the $35 to $40 range, so not too bad of a knife to fit most people's budgets, and if you don't mind a little bit of the heft to it, be a good value. All right, that is the STATGEAR AUSUS. So if you enjoyed this review, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.